Perhaps you've heard someone refer to you as an old soul and wondered what to make of it. Basically, it's a compliment because you're seen as a person who thinks deeply and cares little for superficial success, money, or power. Perhaps you also often feel as if you don't belong in this world or time and seek a deeper meaning to your life. In today's video, we'll show you 10 signs that will help you figure out if this could be because of your old soul. If you like our videos, support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to activate the little bell, and look forward to the videos we upload for you daily. Number 1. You see the transience of life. The fact that you are aware of how quickly life can end does not mean that you are depressed. It just means that you are not 100% anchored in this world and in this reality, but you see the big picture. This life is a chance for you to develop yourself and the world, and you don't take it for granted. Thinking about existential crises helps you to bring your true values into focus. You never lose sight of the fact that you might be gone tomorrow, so you want to make the most of every day. Number 2, you are not materialistic. Things, objects, and possessions don't mean that much to you. You are aware that they will not give you inner peace and that you can only use them in this life. They have no real value for you because they are perishable and you can't take them with you. What no one can take away from you is inside you: experiences, memories, and positive feelings. That is why you would always prefer your development as a human being over material possessions, and you'd rather spend your energy on that than on earning a lot of money to be able to buy lots of things. Number 3, you like to hang out with older people. Since you usually feel yourself to be much older than you really are, this choice of associations makes perfect sense. You can usually relate much better with older people because they have more life experience and wisdom that you also aspire to possess yourself. You feel intellectually stimulated and challenged by them, instead of bored and under-challenged, as you do by people your own age. People often marvel at the fact that you are very mature for your age, because based on your behavior, they would have thought you were much older. Number 4, you often like to be alone. You have always found it difficult to understand the values and lifestyles of people your age. Because you don't fit in with the crowd, you're often alone. You don't mind that, because it allows you to focus on your inner self and work on what is important to you. So you're not a sad outsider, but rather a quiet observer of the world around you. When you meet people who are just as special as you are, however, you are quite capable of deep connections. Number 5, you often take on the role of advisor. Because of your wise and mature nature and stature, it often happens that you are asked for advice. Old souls, even without much life experience, often have a good intuition and wisdom that cannot be accounted for by simple learning. Your fellow men sense this and feel safe and well advised by you. They therefore very often want to hear your assessment of a situation or learn how you would act in their situation. Your instinct has helped many a friend or colleague to make the right decisions or to behave better. Number 6, you strive for wisdom and truth. You have little use for the gossip of the outside world, and what drives other people is often a mystery to you. Instead, you want to gain true wisdom and accumulate deep knowledge. Truth is of great importance to you, even if it is not easy to find in today's world. But your pursuit of it is one of your greatest preoccupations, and pursuit of it does not allow you to be distracted by unimportant everyday issues. In your eyes, your own development can only be advanced via your thirst for knowledge and your love of truth. Number 7, you are thoughtful and introspective. You learn quickly from your own experiences and from what happens around you. You learn from your experiences so that you are constantly evolving and rarely make the same mistakes twice. In addition, you also learn from the people around you, and you don't even have to go by only personal experiences. Since you are constantly reflecting on yourself, you are also more harmonious and balanced. You work on yourself to become a better version of yourself, which usually allows you to deal with your problems well on your own. Number 8, you see the big picture. While many people around you can get endlessly worked up about little things, you usually take a wider view. For you, the big picture is important, the long-term consequences and developments. You rarely waste energy on petty dramas because you prefer to spend your life on what is really important. For you, everything is connected and interrelated, so you often realize early on that small events always have a larger meaning. You learned this by often looking back at the past and realizing how actions in the past ultimately contributed to greater and better outcomes. Number 9, you prefer simplicity and minimalism. Small and important things quickly seem confusing and overwhelming to you, both in terms of actions and thoughts. You like to focus and set priorities. Too much nonsense makes you nervous because it obscures clear thoughts and clear lines. You do much better when you can focus on the essentials. You'd rather focus your attention on just one thing, one goal, one project, than have to split your attention into many parts. Number 10, you see through poetic filters. You know this mainly because your life is decelerated, and you take time for the beautiful things. A good book, nature, and a child playing can completely captivate you. You meditate, maybe even write poems or stories, and want to be mindful as often as possible. A special blossom or the wind in the trees is like a little gift to you. This ability to see and feel positivity sets you apart from many fast-paced and distracted people whose souls are not yet mature enough to recognize what is essential. Today's conclusion: if you have now discovered an old soul inside yourself, then you should celebrate this fact and not fight against it. You don't have to fit into the crowd, because standing out is not a bad thing. Maybe it will help you to surround yourself with other spiritual people who can understand your thoughts and feelings. Take care of your spiritual side, and don't let everyday life distract you. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.